I'll take you for a little walk along, see what we can see. So there's plenty of different types of restaurants from all around the world. Lots of Irish bars here. It's a very popular place for Irish folk. We have the Irish holidays coincide with our Scottish school holidays. So the accents you're hearing at the minute, I know mine's English, but apart from that, you'll get a lot of Irish accents, a lot of Scottish accents, and a lot of German accents. American accents that I've heard so far, but you know, if you're from that side of the world and watching this, it's a lovely place to come. The sun is beautiful. There's a little breeze here at the minute. The sun is shining and it is absolutely lovely. You see a lot of these e-scooters about. There used to be a company here called Super Pedestrian that you could just rent the scooters, just tapping them with your mobile phone and zipping up and down. But due to user behaviour and some issues with financing, they went bust last year, unfortunately. So they are not here anymore, which is actually a good thing, because all it used to be was people zipping up and down on this bike track on those scooters and not really knowing what they're doing. So we've come to a bit where you've got shops and bars and restaurants either side. So, a lot of these bars on this side though, even though they're on the beachfront, don't actually have views of the beach, which is a bit weird. You can hire motorbikes, you can hire push bikes along the front here. You can actually hire them e-scooters for the week as well. You can hire a mobility cart. Yeah, it's pretty much about get everything you want. If you've forgotten your snorkel, your beach ball or flip-flops, plenty of places to get it all. And here we are. We are living the dream, having a little wander along. Oh, this place here we love, the Tiny Bar. We'll be taking you guys in there later on at some point through the state. But it is, as it says, pretty tiny. What do you reckon, Linz? You fancy an early morning margarita? A breakfast margarita?
I don't even know what the time is.
No, I don't. It's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
But you know, it's quite nice.
Yeah. It's a really long, lovely walk along here. Oh, this is the place we were in yesterday, the beer garden. We're going to go back there again and give you a proper review of it. It's only been open, 6-7 weeks, the guy was saying. So it's brand new and it has really great views over to the sea. It's one of them very rare bars on the seaside, on the seafront, that has the lovely views. They've opened it right up. As you can see, there's a really nice long pedestrian walkway. Plenty of space for everybody. I think I mentioned it's not super busy at the minute.
No, it's nice. The taxi driver expected it to get busy next week for the English schools been open.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were chatting away to the taxi driver in the cab last night, and he was saying that just Scottish and Irish here at the minute, which we already knew. And the English schools don't finish till next week, so it'll probably get busier in our second week. I can imagine that the queues will start picking up and the restaurants will be a bit fuller and the bars will be a bit fuller as well. So this is a little stretch of the strip where there doesn't appear to be too much, but once we bend around this corner coming up, it starts getting quite busy again. Oh yeah, what do you reckon, having one of them villas right on the front there? That'd be great.
That'd be nice.
One thing I'm enjoying is that there is a lovely breeze here at the minute. This area of Lanzarote, or Lanzarote itself, is pretty well known for having really strong gusts of wind. We were here before in April, and yeah, it was blowing your socks off. It was so windy. So even though it was super hot, you actually really didn't feel it at all because of the wind, which is a bit of a dangerous situation, to be honest, because you just didn't realise you were getting so much sun. It's another little beach area just down here. The beach is split up along the way into sections by the rocks. There she is.
Hello.
Enjoying your walk? Good. Yeah, it's nice having a lovely little stroll. As I say, we've left the kids in bed and we decided to come and walk the strip. What we'll do is we'll take you all the way down and probably put this on for you as a separate video, just so you can get an idea of what's along here. So if you're coming along, you can plan your stay. There's some lovely apartments right out on the beachfront there. So we'll still see those e-scooters along, but not as many. More privately owned now. A lot of folks on bikes. This is the ideal environment to be out on a bike, I think. Nice little boutique hotel right on the front. Lani's Suites Deluxe. So, what can you tell the folks back home about what's going on here?
What's going on? It's just a very nice quiet morning to have a walk.
Yeah.
And you've got me on the side where there aren't many shops, so...
Yeah, that was intentional.
I do need to go in here at some point.
Yeah, alley hop.
I like the notepads and things. Oh, the wee guest fans as well. I might get one of them.
Well, yeah, I quite fancy one of them.
Yeah.
One of them little €12 ones would go great on the side of the bed while I'm absolutely roasting. The air conditioning in our room is working, but it struggles. So.
Some nice stuff, and I'll get some shoes. Ducks and bananas.
Alley hop. Yeah, it's just a little place where you can get quirky stuff. Oh. Banana
No, I'm not sure
flip
about
flops.
them. The baseball caps are really nice.
Yeah,
€6.
€6. $6 for a baseball cap, not bad. Yeah, that's pretty cheap actually.
And a rubber ring as well.
So there you go.
Thinking for the boys, they might want on for the coats.
They may do. Yeah, we arrived at the hotel yesterday and chatting to some people, and they said, oh, we've left some stuff by the side of room such and such, we're leaving, help yourself. And that's what people do. They don't want to take beach balls and rubber rings and stuff home. So
And the library at the hotel looks like it's full of books as well.
yeah, loads of books at the hotel. So I'm just about to come back into the sun again from a little bit of shade.
Oh, there's the casino.
Yeah. The Grand Casino Lanzarote. Do you fancy having a go one night?
Why not?
Yeah.
Boys don't fancy coming out, go in there.
That a go, see if they've got any slots. We might even add a slot play on.
I doubt they'll let you film.
I doubt they'll let us film, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, some nice little beach bars down the front there as well, which we really need to go and explore and have a look at. Bistro La Ola.
That's La Ola. Ah.
That's La Ola.
Right. They have a band on. At night I kind of...
There's Cafe La Ola
Yes,
down the bottom end
that's
there.
the one. That's where you have to go. They do a family night on a Monday. They have a band on, I think, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
It's one of these, they do like the Temptations and stuff like that, the Motown stuff. So
Okay.
I've joined their Facebook page just to see what's on, in case we fancy going to see a band.
Okay.
And there's a band on at Spoons as well at night as well. We noticed that do Tears for Fears and Bon Jovi and stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely go to the
Yeah.
80s one. Do like that. Good old days bar and kitchen up there.
I
It's
guarantee
the only
you'll find-
70s themed restaurant bar in Lanzarote. There we go. So you guarantee me what?
I guarantee you that people will find whatever kind of music they want to listen to of an evening along this mile and a half.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No matter what your taste is, there you go. You've got 70s there. We're going to an 80s night. There'll be all sorts of stuff. There's clubs here as well for the younger generation. God, I hate saying that. It makes me sound old. But yeah, there are nightclubs here as well. We saw quite a fair few groups of younger people out last night.
Not as many as you might see in
Yeah,
Lanzarote or
don't get us
something
wrong.
like
It's not a party environment, but
that. The temperature on that.
there were
Oh,
some
really?
coming out last night, enjoying themselves.
It's not going to show you.
Not
now,
gonna
and
show
then
us
you come
now.
off it. It said 34.
Okay, 34 today. That's not bad. It doesn't feel like 34.
No, absolutely not.
It feels quite nice with that light breeze, and it is a very light breeze. It's not blowing away. So what else have you been researching?
It's just different types of bars. Like the restaurant that we were at last night, there's one next to it called Universal, and it gets quite a good write up.
Okay.
There's a restaurant called The Lava, which people really like, but I haven't found out exactly where it is yet. But I went on one of these pages, We Love Puerto Del Carmen, just
Right.
to see what obviously people were suggesting and different things that we could do and things like that. So yeah.
So which one's that? We Love Puerto Del Carmen, yeah?
Yes. So I went on there and people obviously asked for advice and what's on and things. So I joined a few pages for bars just to...
So as you walk along here, one thing you have to be very wary of is this cycle track. If you don't look where you're going, you might get sideswiped, because they do fairly come along here at some speed, and there's no real barrier or separation between the walkway and the cycle path.
I also think it's sensible to come out a walk in the morning,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
because by the time we got here yesterday afternoon, it was,
The sun was at its peak, yes.
and it's going to be hot.
I mean, it was, what, about midday we walked out, so yeah, mad
Yeah.
dogs and Englishmen, as they say.
Yeah.
Only us lot go out in the midday sun, and that's exactly what we did. And I did feel it on the back of my neck last night, but luckily not too bad.
Start of Playa Grande.
Yeah, so it's the beginning of Playa Grande, which is the big long beach, as the name suggests, along Puerto Del Carmen front here. And some spectacular views in the background there. It's absolutely lovely. And the island over there, I don't know if you probably can't quite make it out. We can just see it.
Yeah.
That's
Fuerteventura.
Fuerteventura.
Yeah. The boys asked last night if that was still part of where we were, but it is.
Yeah, that's still Lanzarote over the back
that
there.
Might be that Punta Calero, the wee white village over there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
But yeah, it's a bit hazy out. We can just about make it out with our eyes, but just over the water's edge there you can see the island of Fuerteventura, which from here you can actually get, well I say from here, from Playa Blanca you need to get a bus down to Playa Blanca, but from Playa Blanca you can get a ferry across and go and visit for the day.
Yes, like a bit with sun lounges at it. I mean you obviously pay for them, but that's definitely better than camping on a tile on the beach.
Yeah, definitely. We like to go to a little beach further along at the other end of the strip here called Playa Chica. And again, Playa Chica, as the name suggests, it's a very small little beach area, little cove. It's quite protected from the waves. Kids love it down there. We take some bananas down with us, break up the bananas and let the fish eat them. Fish come swarming around them, they love it. Yeah, we don't take bread. Bread's not a natural food product for them, so we'll take some bananas down. And yeah, they will gorge on that, wouldn't they?
Yep. I think what we do is go there later in the day one day.
Well, so far from the beginning where we started off at Spoons, we've been walking now for 17 minutes. And I think we're about halfway there to where we're going. We're going to the other end of the strip, to the Supermercado, which is one of the bigger supermarkets. Unfortunately, it's right at the opposite end of where we stay in, but we know it and we get a lot more choice there than the smaller local little supermarkets. So we'll head down there and get our week shopping and then get a taxi back. So yeah, here's the...
No, we didn't.
We started further along.
We did. We started about here, I think.
Yeah.
And
you are here. So yeah, we're about halfway down a little walk, and there's the rest of Playa Grande. It's quite big. It's not a lot on it. It's not covered in lounges and umbrellas, just a small certain area. So a few more bars here for you. The Hennessy bar. The Pinocchio Pizza and Grill. O'Reilly's, that was pretty busy last night. And what's that next to it? It was the Waikiki bar, isn't it? Next to it, yeah. Again, that was quite
been in
busy.
there before.
McCall's, I think, is the one upstairs. Yeah, that's the one upstairs. If you've got young kids, McCall's there, they've got a big play area for the kids out the back. There's that lovely view again. Now, this is as far as we got on our first night, our last night. I should say last night. The American Indian Cafe. Don't get me wrong, the food was excellent.
Yeah.
And it was ram-packed. And I think because it was absolutely ram-packed, even though the guys were running around really super busy, we seem to have gotten forgotten about. And yeah, we sat waiting for about 40 minutes for our food, and then another half an hour to just try and get the bill. I ordered a beer, never came. So I can only put it down to the fact that they were super busy.
That's it there. Universal, that gets a good reputation.
Okay, so
Maybe worth a try one evening.
Universo, maybe go for a steak in there.
Let's see if we can make a reservation.
So if you want some Indian food, Asian food, sorry, there's Asia Garden at the top there. Again, just off all the side streets, there's lots of little places and folks coming up to you, giving you discount tickets. Come into our restaurant, get 20% off your food. There's lots of little places just slightly off the main drag where you might get a slightly better deal, more bang for your buck. That's one thing I don't think I'd like to be doing in this weather, is running. But to be honest, that's one thing I don't think I'd like to be doing in any weather. Even though I probably need to. So, another quite smart looking Asian restaurant there. Enjoy. So we've walked a little bit higher now, walked up. We're getting a nice view over the beach. There you go. There you go, Route 66 where we went before. So we ate in this place before. That's actually what we were intending to go and look for last night. However, we ended up seeing the American Indian Cafe and thought we'd give that a try. But yeah, we really enjoyed this. Similar sort of food, I'd probably say. All that sort of Tex-Mexy type food. Oh, Fund Group. This is a well-known shop on the Canary Islands. There's 2 or 3 of them in Puerto Del Carmen. There's quite a few down in La Blanca, a couple up in Costa Teguise. That's them selling all your stuff that you need for your holidays, basically your sunglasses, sun creams. Oh. Buffalo steak, house and grill, looks good. And so does the Cantina Don Rafael. Yeah, I quite fancy that actually.
Yeah.
See, we are now at the 23-minute mark, so we're talking about maybe half an hour walk for us to get to here from the hotel, because we are right at one end of the beachfront strip here. So we've made it to where the umbrellas and the sunbeds are. Not very busy at the minute, but later on in the day it will be. So, yeah, folk down there starting to enjoy. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing as well. We've said about the maintenance of the hotels, but the maintenance in the resort itself as well is great. We always come down here early morning, give this beach a really good clean. And as you can see, it is pristine. There's a few folk in the water suggesting it's not too cold. Where are we? We're in the Atlantic, aren't we here?
Yes.
So it's not quite the Caribbean. But given the heat that we've got, it's actually quite a nice relief to get into a bit of a cooler water. We were in the pool at the hotel yesterday and it was warm. What's this guy?
He's the Iron Man. He's the original Iron Man from Lanzarote.
Ah, okay.
But I don't know. It's definitely him.
Oh, there you go. Yes, that is it. Well, there you go. We're seeing a Lanzarote legend. I'll put an overlay of what his name is just here because I have not got a clue who he is myself. But Lindsay seems to know him.
Well, there was a post on that page about him.
Ah, right, okay.
I think it's the Ironman he does, because they host an Ironman here at the end of April.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Well, he's obviously significant enough that they've put a statue up of him.
It's nice that he stood there as well, chatting to people.
Well, we've been in there before for drinks, Buccaneer, and we've been in Shenanigans as well.
Shangria.
No. Yeah, you had sangria in Shenanigans.
Very nice. Not my usual people, but it was good.
If you fancy getting out on the water and having a little bit of fun, get out in one of these pedal boats. They've got a little slide on. I would suggest though, getting in the water first, getting yourself wet before you go down the slide, or else you might burn your back. And there you go, look at all these. This is something I haven't seen here before. Little love heart locks for the people that you love. I'll get one for me and Rents. Rents being my best pal. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a bowling arcade down there, and they got billiards and pool. Lindsay's just directing me off of the cycle lane because I walked on there without realising. It's so easy to do, so you need to be very careful.
There you go, there's the Ironman thing.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I do remember seeing it before. So yeah, there's Lanzarote Ironman and the route and everything. So you can give that a freeze frame if you're interested in that to have a look. Again, more Mexican places, more Irish bars. And there's Kentucky Puerto Del Carmen, or kebab pizza chicken as they say.
These trees are lovely, around a bit of shade.
Yes. Yeah, it's really well lined with the trees along here. You get a little bit of sun, then you walk in to the shade of the tree. It's very nice. Now that's the way to get about on the e-scooters. We'd have been there by now if we were on an e-scooter. I actually didn't realise that Super Pedestrian had gone bust. I was anticipating that we were going to be hiring the e-scooters to get from one end of the strip here to the other. And I even bought my GoPro camera to attach to it to get some footage, but it's not going to happen now.
Oh, volleyball court.
Oh yeah, volleyball court. That'd be the local kids, I would imagine, off school, having some summer clubs. Nice. And there you go. Another Scottish accent. As we wander by. So a lot of these places do karaoke or bingo or quizzes.
Sun Lounge, that's another one. It's on
Fancy.
that page.
Oh yeah, there you go, the Sun Lounge. €1 a pint every day, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's another tip for you. Have a little wander up and down. The closer to the centre of the strip you get, the more expensive your cheap pint becomes. And obviously the later in the day, the more expensive it becomes. I do fancy getting one of those cheap €1 pints between 12 and 5 today to say I've had some value for money.
Here we are, we're nearly here.
Yeah, we're nearly here. We're coming into the shopping area of the end of one end of the strip here.
We'll just see.
So yeah, here you've got all your perfume shops, your duty-free shops. Bear in mind that Lanzarote is a duty-free island. So alcohol is extremely cheap if you're wanting to be taking some of that back home with you. But bearing in mind it is a duty-free island, you've got to know your limits on what you're allowed to take back, lest you get done for smuggling. This is one place we'll be interested in looking in later on this week.
Oh wow!
Big Skechers store. Don't remember this being. Don't remember this being here before. This might be new. Everything looks to be sailed up. Yeah.
50% discount.
Beautiful. Yeah, definitely have a go at that.
And that shop.
Yeah, she's stopping. She's being pulled in. And there you go. So, yeah, she's been pulled in. Right, I'm going to cross over the road here. Yeah. Gracias. So yeah, more shops on this side. So yeah, this is your shopping sort of district of the strip in Puerto Del Carmen, and then the other side of this shopping area then takes you towards the old town, which we'll have an explore of later in the week.
Yes, I like it.
There you go. Some really nice clothes shops. Some really nice perfume shops. One of these.
There's a Gap as well.
Oh, Lindsay's happy.
And they have a sale.
And they've got a sale in the Gap. She says she doesn't like shopping, but there you go. Super dry for James, up to 50% off. I think you'll have a look in there maybe.
I think go in here for the supermarket. Yeah, we do. Here's Mercadona.
And then here is the Mercadona. So that's us come to the end of our strip walk. Thanks for joining us. Keep watching. There'll be some more videos up soon.